This week's election has reignited the hopes of teachers here in Wisconsin.
That's in part because they believe change is on the radar of the state's governor-elect. News 3's Jamie Perez talked to the Madison Teachers Union about what they'll be pushing for next year. Jamie?
So the question on many of their minds is what's going to happen to Act 10, the law that removed most collective bargaining provisions from state law. With Tony Evers scheduled to take over office come January, many teachers are standing by waiting to see what the future holds for them.
Literally tens of thousands of people started to descend upon the Capitol.
You remember the 2011 protests, or at least more than 100,000 people do.
This is not about protecting our pay and our benefits. It is about protecting our right to collectively bargain.
Governor Scott Walker introduced what would become known as Act 10 just months after being elected.
This has been a really difficult time for folks working in public education, and we're really looking forward to seeing a change in how we're portrayed in the state.
Andrew Wadey hopes that change comes with Tony Evers, who told us in an interview several months ago he would repeal Act 10 if elected.
Absolutely. I fought against it when as state superintendent, I spoke at the Capitol. I've seen the either unintended or intended consequences of it. I think collective bargaining is a right and people should be able to do that. But I've seen the unintended consequences, or intended, I guess someone could say, about how it's driven teachers out of the profession. It's prevented young people from going into the profession. And it's resulted in legislative efforts that dumb down the profession of teaching.
Although Democrats have high hopes that Tony Evers will ignite change, some say the chances of that happening may be slim, including those who were in the Capitol when Act 10 was passed.
We do have a big majority of Republicans in both the Senate and the Assembly, so it would be a tough haul to get that to pass.
Republicans agree. Already they're laying stakes against revisiting Act 10.
I don't think it's something you could even create any momentum for within a Republican legislature.
But that doesn't mean that the teachers union won't try.
Working and trying to restore the collaborative nature of government would be a very huge step towards changing the direction that we're headed here in Wisconsin at this point.
We reached out to Evers and his campaign managers for comments on when or how exactly he may try to repeal Act 10. His campaign manager told us Evers doesn't think a bill will even make it to his desk. We then asked if he would incorporate language to restore collective bargaining, to which we haven't received an answer for quite yet.
All right, Jamie Perez in studio. Jamie, thank you. We'll give you